Hello.
Peace and love, Sister Tracy. Where you calling from?
Texas.
What part of Texas?
Bryan, Texas, by College Station.
By College Station. Okay. Go ahead with your question, beautiful.
Well, I am raising a son who has an intellectual disability. Down
Question.
syndrome.
Stop right there before you
Yes.
continue. Your son has an intellectual disability. What grade is he in right now?
He's in the 5th grade.
He's in the 5th grade. What grade was he in when he was evaluated and classified with an intellectual disability?
Well, it was since birth. He was born with Down syndrome.
Okay. But you cannot be classified with an intellectual disability without a formal assessment. So if he's in the 5th grade, at some point, the school psychologist had to do some testing or assessing with him to consider him intellectually disabled, because if he's intellectually disabled, they also have to give us a category. So that could be mild intellectually disabled, moderate, severe, and profound. So is he able to sit and answer questions from the psychologist?
No.
Okay, he's not. Because, we also use nonverbal intelligence tests too. So are you sure he was never assessed by the psychologist in the school? Because I've evaluated Down syndrome's children. Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, he wasn't assessed by a psychologist. It's kind of called like R meetings, where they do assessments based on different questions that they have, and kind of scale it, put it on the scale and rate.
Okay, so he's 5th grade right now, right?
Yes.
Public or charter school?
Yes, public.
He's in a public school. How long has he been at that particular public school? Since kindergarten, 2nd grade, 3rd grade? When did he get there?
Well, the way it's set up is he's in intermediate school right now, but he's been in public schools since kindergarten. Okay,
when you say he's in intermediate school, what do you mean?
That means like kindergarten through 4th is elementary, 5th through 6th is intermediate, and you have middle school 7th and 8th, and high school 9th through 12th.
Okay, so he's in 5th grade right now, right?
Yes.
And he's at a middle school or intermediate. Is this his first?
Intermediate.
Is this his first year at that school?
It is.
Okay, first year at the school. All right. He's in 5th grade. Does he have an IEP?
Yes, he does.
What is the disability for the IEP?
Well, for his IEP, they say that he has like a moderate intellectual disability, and when I go to his R meetings yearly, they kind of set goals for him, and we sit down and talk about those goals, if he met those goals, if we need to set new goals.
Yes, that's the IEP meeting. Yes. So yes. Okay, so tell me your problem, good sister. Tell me your concern.
My concern is I don't feel like he's getting the attention that he needs within his classroom.
Is he in a full-time class, or is he in a full-time special ed class? He's in there all day with other disabled
class. Yes, but they're at different levels. Like he's in there with autistic kids, kids with other disabilities who are on different scales than he are.
Right,
so
but he's in there all day, correct? He's full-time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It sounds like your son is in the life skills class. Do you know if he's in a life skills support class?
He is.
He's in life skills. Now, just so we are clear, because I want you to be clear, if a child is in life skills support, sister, that is the lowest level of academic support a child can get in a public or charter school. When you are in life skills support, that means that the IEP team has determined that your intellectual ability and your academic skill, and more importantly, your academic potential and your intellectual potential is so low that we're going to focus on teaching you how to live instead of teaching you how to learn academically. In other words, life skills is about teaching you how to cross the street, go to the store, take a bath,
Yes.
catch the bus, work a basic job at Walmart or McDonald's or something like that. No disrespect to Walmart and McDonald's, but it means that, academically, you may never be able to achieve where most children achieve, and you will probably almost be a dependent on someone else when you become an adult. Is that a correct categorization of your son? I want to make sure he's appropriately placed, because life skills
Yes,
is
that's
serious.
a correct assessment. And that's a correct assessment, because that's the what they kind of relate to me, as far as everything goes. I just want to get him, navigate him to the resources that we need. Because
what is it that, I'm sorry, earlier you said you don't think he's getting enough. Did you say attention? What did you say? You said you didn't think
I don't think he's getting the proper attention to be more specific. Learn.
Okay, be more specific about that. What do you mean you don't think he's getting the proper attention? Be more specific.
I think
What do you want them to do that they're not doing? Let's say, what would you like to see happen with your son in that class, in that school, that you don't see right now?
I want him to learn the materials and keep up with his peers in his classroom. I think I see that they teach them as a group and don't give them the individuality that they need, because they learn at different capacities. And I just want them to teach him at his capacity. I feel that if that happens, that he will learn better.
Okay, so here's my question to you. I just explained to you that with life skills, there's very little learning academically.
Yes.
It's more about learning how to navigate your community, learning how to navigate your neighborhood, learning how to take care of yourself as an independent individual. They don't really focus on academic achievement. They focus on life skills, right? So are you saying that you believe your son is capable of some academic achievement and they're not giving him none? Or are you saying something else?
I believe so. I think if his curriculum was structured, because he's good at identifying his alphabet letter sounds. He's learning how to write. He does have issues with speech, but they're only trying to teach him one way of communicating, which is, verbally, and not with sign language or anything like that.
Okay.
And I just, being his parent, see that he can do so much more. And so I just want to get him to the correct resources and see what I can do as a parent to kind of help further him along academically.
Okay. You need a parent advocate down there. Where you at again, good sister?
I am in Bryan, Texas.
Okay. And what's your closest major city?
Houston, Austin.
Okay. Well, Houston and Austin, a couple of hours apart from each other. Which one is closer to you?
So they're about the same distance from me, an hour and a half each way.
Okay. This is what I need you to do. I need you to contact the school district that your son attends and tell them that you need a parent advocate, and they're going to give you the phone number to a couple of parent advocates. And I think once you get you a parent advocate, I want you to reach back out to me so that you, the parent advocate, and myself can conference on how we can best help your son. One thing I'm going to need to see his evaluation. I need to see exactly what his skill levels are, his intelligence levels are. I need to see some paperwork to to make sure your son belongs where he is or doesn't belong where he is. But you need a parent advocate. You need someone who can go with you into these meetings and help you fight for your son. You follow what I'm saying? Have you ever had an advocate before?
I haven't. It's just been myself.
Okay. It's time for an advocate, good sister. It's time for an advocate. Please call the school district on Monday and tell them that you're the parent of a child with a disability and you need the phone number to parent a parent advocate. You need an advocate immediately. And then once you get that advocate, you're going to text me and say, Dr. Umar, I have an advocate. And the three of us will schedule a time to talk about your son. But I need the advocate sitting next to you so she can help you answer some of the questions that I need answered in order to properly help you.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. Keep me posted, Queen. Don't quit. Don't give up. Get that advocate Monday and get back in touch with me.
Okay, will do. Thank you very much.
Take care. Let me say this to black women. And I know before I go to the next call, let me say this to black women. This is one